Morning. We are going to be looking at a coaster pattern today. I wanted to release this as my first tutorial. I've written this pattern. It's a coaster that can either have a edge that is wavy or a bit more firm. So I'm going to take you through that now. So what we need to do is start with our magic ring. So I have a 3mm bobbiny cord here. What's great about the bobbiny cord is you pull them from this side and they continuously just start feeding out without getting knotty. And I'm sure we've all had a ball of wool that we've had to unwind. So I'm going to be using this 3mm cord, a 5mm hook. I'm using these lovely Knit Pro ones. These are really great. So yeah, let's get started. So magic ring. So again, wind over your hand like so. Hold that bit there in your little finger. So you're going to take your hook and you're going to wind it round. So the hook is facing up now. And you're going to loop it under that little bit of cord there. And there you have your magic ring. Now this is how I hold the yarn. There are many ways to do it, as in there are many ways to hold the hook. Some people hold it like this, I hold it like a pen. So the pattern says that we are going to now make 11 treble stitches into this magic ring, but the first thing we're going to do is chain 2. So this will act as the first treble. So this is our first treble here, 1, 2, 3. So now we're going to use a stitch that I've not done a YouTube video for yet, but it's a treble crochet. This pattern is all in UK terms. A treble crochet in the US is a double crochet, but let's just stick with the UK terms. So we're going to yarn over once, and then we're going to pull through like we do. If you're not sure about the magic ring, then you can look at my video on YouTube which just talks about the magic ring. So I'm going to do that again. So we've got a 3 on there, yarn over. I always secure this little bit of yarn here with my finger. You're going to go through the magic ring, grab your piece of yarn and pull up. You've now got 3 on the hook. So what you're now going to do is yarn over and pull through 2 of those. You've now got 2 on the hook. You're going to yarn over and there's your treble crochet right there. So there's the first 3 there and there is your treble crochet. So we need 12 stitches around. We need 11 treble crochet. So we're going to do 11 more. So we're going to go in, 2, 2, yarn over, into the magic ring, and again, yarn over 2, yarn over 2. I just keep moving them along here. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 treble crochet. So we're going to yarn over. Oh, I think I took too many there. This is what can happen sometimes. Just got to be a little bit careful. So you can just pull that back through as you saw I did and make sure you go over 2. So again, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Again, make sure you don't take off too many stitches. When you get faster at crochet, you tend to do that. So yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, let's take that one out. Don't ever worry about going back to your first stitch. So let's yarn over, pull through 2, through 2, yarn over, pull through, pull through. Move them along and see how many you've got on there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8 treble crochets and we need 11. So 9, 10, and one more. Now while you're doing this whole thing, you can see this little cord here. This must always stay out of these stitches. So now what we should have is we should have 12 stitches and 11. So 11 treble crochet and your first 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and your chain. So what we're going to do now is we are going to tighten the ring with the tail. So we're going to I always just take a bit of cord through there just to help us. So now what you're going to do is you're going to pull. Now this will pull through quite a lot. You want it to be closed in the centre. There we go. You can see that's nice and tight, and you can see how this has all moved round. So don't pull too hard that you pull the cord off, but it wants to be nice and secure. It can sometimes come open, so sometimes you do need to. So now I've got this one here. So now what you need to do, keep your tail out of the way, keep your cord out of the way, is we need to now join this here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into this top stitch here. So I always like to loosen them a bit. So I'm going to go in here with your crochet hook into this first V, which is was your chain. So the double V there. So that's where we need to be going into. So I'll show you that again. So as you can see, we're going in there. We've got 2 V's and we've got a little, and you can see where we've gone through. We've not gone into the gap, we've gone through there. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a slip stitch to join. So a slip stitch is, we come through this hole and then we're going to pull that through the stitch that we've got and then pull it. Now what we have is a circle. So we're now going to go on to round 2. So what we need to do is increase our stitches to make the circle bigger. So it says chain 2, and then we need to do a treble into the same stitch. So we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, as again this is our first treble, and then we're going to go round. We're going to go into that stitch again, the same one that you did the slip stitch in. I'm going to pull through, and again this is the treble. So through 2, through 2. Now what we're going to do is we are going to increase. So we are going to do 2 stitches in every single one. So the treble, yarn over into this V here. So the top you can see, we're going into that V. We're going to yarn over and pull through, over 2, over 2. Now we're not going into this next V here. We are going back in. We're increasing. So going in there and all the way around. So I'm just going to pull out a bit of yarn here. Always nice to have a bit of yarn out because it keeps your tension. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 in every single one all the way round. And I will meet you when you get back to here.